When thinking about becoming pregnant, it is vital to be in the healthiest state possible. So in this video, we're going to be exploring the do's and don'ts of preparing your body for pregnancy. I know a lot of people don't know that their bodies should be prepared for pregnancy before you get pregnant. On today's video, it will be divided into two parts: what you need to do before you become pregnant, and what you should avoid if you're trying to get pregnant. So it should be in two parts, part one and part two in the same video. Hello guys, I'm Nurse Goretti. I'm a registered nurse and midwife and also a public health nurse, and I create content that is based around nursing, healthcare, and lifestyle. It's been a while, it's been a bit that I uploaded content, and I'm glad to be fully back. Stay tuned to my videos and subscribe to this channel if you have not. I bring you content on women's health, lifestyle, and nursing. In order to prepare your body for pregnancy, there are certain things that you need to do and certain things that you need to avoid in order to prepare your body for pregnancy. So for the part one of this video, we will be exploring the things that you need to do if you're trying to get pregnant. Number one thing to do is to learn your cycle. If you have been a consistent follower of my channel, you will know that I tend to talk about this a lot. Studies have shown that about 68.8% of women do not know much about their menstrual cycle. The importance of knowing your menstrual cycle is that whenever something goes wrong, you'll be able to identify that yes, something is going wrong in your body, and you'll be able to seek for help instantly. In that same study, it showed that 53.6% of women didn't know when next their period will occur. That shows that they don't know the length of their menstrual cycle. So they don't know the next time that they're going to see their period. All they know is whenever I see my period, I see my period. And about 46.3% didn't know the exact number of days or the average number of days their period occur. Say your period flows for about 4 days or 5 days. Some people do not really know how many days their period flows. Whatever what they know is whenever they stop seeing the period, then the period has ended. This goes a long way to tell you how ignorant some women are when it comes to their menstrual cycle. So it's very important that if you're preparing to get pregnant, you need to know about your menstrual cycle. It will help you to pinpoint when your ovulation is occurring. It will help you to pinpoint if there is anything wrong in your reproductive system in order for you to seek help early enough. Number two, change your diet. Change your diet. A lot of women, most of their diet is based on junk food. What do I mean by junk food? You eat food like bread, biscuits, tea, a lot of sweets. Those are the kind of foods that you mostly eat throughout your day. Minerals, sodas, all those kind of drinks. Those are the things that you focus on as you're feeding. If you're preparing to get pregnant, you need to make some adjustments to your diet. Studies have shown that women who consume more of fruits and vegetables are less likely to have hormonal imbalance. You see how important it is that as a woman that is trying to get pregnant, you need to upgrade your diet if your diet is not good enough. You need to upgrade your diet. Eat more of fruits and veggies, eat more of proteins, and less of carbohydrates, sugar, and junk foods. Number three, get a pre-pregnancy exam. This type of exam will enable you to know if there is anything that will have a negative impact on you or your baby before you even take it. So if there is, let's say for instance, you went for a pre-pregnancy exam and something was detected, you'll be able to tackle it early on, or you'll be aware that yes, you have a condition that could possibly impact you in your pregnancy. Say you're already diabetic, you went for pregnancy exam and you found out that you are diabetic or you are hypertensive, you know that it could impact your baby, and you will start on time to take care of yourself. Start the treatment that is necessary in order to avoid any complications in pregnancy. Number five, go for a genetic screening. Genetic screening. A lot of people do not know about genetic screening. If you have a disease that runs in the family, disease like sickle cell, tay-sachs disease, all this kind of disease that runs in the family that are genetic, you will need to go for genetic screening and counseling in order to know the options that are available to you. For instance, if your genotype is AS and your husband's genotype is also AS, you don't just start getting pregnant immediately. You will need to go for a genetic screening and a genetic counseling. This will enable you to know the options that are available to you in order to avoid getting pregnant with a baby that has sickle cell disease. Now, let's get into the part 2 of this video. As I said initially, this video will be made up of part 1 and part 2. So we're now in part 2 of this video, which are the things you need to avoid, the don't of preparing your body for pregnancy, the things that you must not do if you are preparing to get pregnant. Number one is to avoid herbal drugs. Avoid herbal drugs. If you know you are preparing to get pregnant, one of the ways to prepare your body, your system, is to avoid taking herbal concoctions, including herbal supplements that you really don't know much about. A lot of these herbal drugs do not have dosages. You don't know the exact content, the exact things that are contained in it. It contains different types of herbs that, yes, they have medicinal effects, but they may have too many medicinal effects that your body cannot handle. So it is very important you avoid these herbal drugs because it can impact your reproductive tract and even have an effect on your baby once you get pregnant. Even during pregnancy, women should avoid herbal drugs at all costs, no matter what, avoid it. Number two is avoid birth control. If you're trying to get pregnant, obviously it's one of the things you need to leave behind. If you have any form of contraceptive within your system, such as IUD, intrauterine device, such as patch or implant, you need to take it out and then start preparing your body for pregnancy before your so that your hormone could balance up early enough before you can get pregnant. And obviously, you will not need to use condom. You and your partner will not need to use condom if you're trying to get pregnant. Number three, avoid drugs and alcohol. Alcohol has a whole lot of negative impacts on the reproductive system, which you may not know about. Alcohol, consumption of high quantity of alcohol could actually result to a lot of hormonal imbalance that could hinder you from getting pregnant. Taking on prescribed medication, even hard drugs such as cocaine, marijuana, other type of hard drugs could actually hinder you from getting pregnant if you're trying to get pregnant. So once you're ready to become pregnant, you need to avoid these things, even way before you become ready for pregnancy. As a young woman, it's one of the things that you need to sacrifice in order to be as healthy as possible for your baby and for yourself. Number four is to avoid smoking. Smoking of any sort, just like alcohol, also have a very detrimental effect on your reproductive system, on your entire system. It has a very detrimental effect. So, as a woman who aspires to get pregnant someday, you need to quit smoking if you have been doing that. We've seen that preparing your body for pregnancy is an important step that could not be neglected, that should not be neglected if you're trying to get pregnant, because pregnancy takes a huge toll on women. That's why you need to change your diet, eat enough fruit and veggies, calcium, take folic acid supplement. It will help to build up your body in order to prepare your body for what is to come, so that after you have finished giving birth, years to come, you will still be able to function effectively as a woman. If you enjoyed my video, if you enjoyed my content, kindly hit the subscribe button and subscribe to this channel for more videos. Thank you so much for watching and stay tuned for my next video. Bye.